So I just came back from Anime Boston, and I thought, since it's gonna take me a little bit probably to get together my vlog footage, I thought of a couple video ideas to post in the meantime. So here's what we're doing today. I thought it might be interesting to show you what I carry on my person at an anime convention. It's slightly different than what I usually have in my bag, and considering I have to put all of it back into my everyday purse anyway, I thought that doing a what's in my bag convention edition might be a good way to help me get around to clearing it out. This is the bag. I got it from a website called Jototes. It is, I believe, if I remember correctly, the Georgia Nautical version. It was titled Nautical, so obviously I'm all over that because my design aesthetic is like Jersey Shore bed and breakfast. What's great about this is that this is actually a camera bag. It's all padded really nicely inside, and it has these dividers, but the inside has like Velcro surface, and you can put the dividers in or out and like space them differently. Not only is it a good camera bag, it's just a good sturdy purse in general. So even though I spent like around $100 on it, it's gonna last me a long time. I'm not gonna need to buy another camera bag like ever, and that's why I invested in it. During the convention I had clipped this bottle. The top is downstairs because I washed it today. It's just water bottle, got it for like 10 bucks at Target. The top, it opens and closes, and it's got like a bit of a lock on it, so I didn't have to worry about it popping open when I was walking around. And it also has a little loop on it that I was able to attach a clip to attach it to my bag, and that's why I chose it. Now we're actually going to go inside the bag. So when you open the top, you have two pockets on the front. So let's see what's inside them. I have my iPod Touch, and my background is the game Journey, which I played recently and fell in love with. And this is the case that I use when I'm traveling, because I have another case that's just open on the top, but I worry about the screen getting scratched because I'm not good at putting on screen protectors, so I don't have one. So this protects the screen for me when I'm traveling. Then I have my phone. It's just a phone. It's maybe 3 or 4 years old. It's not even a smartphone. It has slide-out keyboard and a touch screen. It's a Samsung something or other. In the other front pocket, my 3DS. This I consider to be almost essential to bring with me to conventions or even in public, but I often forget if I'm just going out. And it's a good way to be able to pass time if you're waiting in line to go into a panel. In the bag, I have the divider in the middle. And there's a zip pocket here and a zip pocket here, but I don't have anything in either of those. Normally I put my camera in here. My camera, I think, is probably the most important thing to me also, besides my 3DS at the convention, because I use it to chronicle my life. And obviously I can't film my camera and show it to you because I'm using it to film this video. It's a Canon EOS Rebel T3. I have had it since, I believe, my junior year of college, and I love it a lot, except it doesn't have flip out screen. So I constantly think about selling it and upgrading. A great way to save money at conventions, or a way that I save money at conventions, is going to a nearby grocery store and buying food that you can make in your hotel room so you don't have to buy as much food. I made myself lunch every day. These are supposed to be my lunch coming home yesterday on the bus, except the bus stopped unexpectedly at a Burger King in Connecticut, so I decided to eat hot food instead. I organize my purse, even my everyday purse, with like little pouches. So in here I have a lot of things. I actually didn't use very many of these things at the convention, but these are things that I thought I would want to have. Chapstick, tissues, I did actually use these. My little notebook that I like to carry with me in case there's anything that I want to jot down. I thought maybe I would use this to take notes at panels, but I didn't. I wanted taking notes inside my iPod instead. And I have a tin mints. I didn't use these, but I didn't feel the need to use them. I have this. I don't really care for them. And I tried to give them away to my friends that I was rooming with, but I don't think they ate them either because I mentioned by accident that I didn't care for them. I think any kind of granola bar or little snack is good to carry with you at a convention. Then I have Band-Aids. I had like a weird cut on my hand, so my friend Kristen gave me Band-Aids. She works at TD Bank. Then I have a couple of pens and a couple of highlighters because I highlighted and circled the crap out of my con schedule. I kind of like picked out the things that I want to do. I have a hair tie because it's always good to have one, especially when your hair has gotten as long as mine has. And then I have a packet of blotting papers, which I do believe I actually used. My face gets shiny, especially my forehead. So, and also there's a little mirror in here, so if I need to touch up my lipstick. My headphones were supposed to be in that purple pouch, but they weren't probably because I used them on the bus and then I just threw them in a random place in my purse when I got into the city. These are not the most comfortable headphones in the whole world. My ears don't really like earbuds too much in general, but I like these because they have a hook so that if you fall asleep on the bus, your earphones are not going to fall out of your ear. My con badge, which is not something that like lived in my purse. Obviously I was wearing it, but when I wasn't wearing it, I put it in my purse so that way it was someplace safe where I wasn't going to lose it. So also in one of those front pockets, one of these pockets, I just realized I had in there, I have my mace. It's just a nice thing to have to feel safe. And I'm told by my college friends that you need a license to have mace in Massachusetts. But honestly, I'd rather get in trouble for having mace and be alive than not have mace and not have any really good way to fend off any potential attackers and be like dead. There's a pocket on the back here. So this is the wallet I was using this weekend. It's smaller than my usual wallet, so that's why I brought it, because it takes up less space. This is my wallet. This is convention wallet. And I don't have anything too interesting, it's just money, like physical money. My Charlie card, which is, I don't know why it's called a Charlie card, but if you want to ride the subway, ride the T in Boston, you need a Charlie card. It's the equivalent of a Metro card. My license is in here. I bring my insurance card when I travel in case something bad happens to me that I need medical attention. I brought Barnes & Noble gift card I got for Christmas because there's a Barnes & Noble in the mall that's attached to the convention center, but I didn't go in there at all. And I brought my Sephora membership card because there's a Sephora there too, and I did go to the Sephora. That's it, not much, just typical wallet stuff. My Saturday schedule is here. In the pink is all the panels I marked up that I was interested in. And I didn't go to all of them because like you can see some of them are like overlapping times. But yeah, so obviously you want to have your convention schedule on you. And then they always produce this little guidebook for the con. And there's all kinds of information here about the guests and about little descriptions of most of the panels, but I find that not all of them have little descriptions in here and things like that. But the part that I find to be the most useful is all the little maps. They put maps of the different floors of the convention center and where else they're holding convention events, because usually they have certain things on a couple floors of the Sheraton Hotel, which is right next to the Heinz Convention Center. And so, because some of the names of the rooms where they have things are not immediately obvious as to where they would be, because they have, like, for instance, room 203, that's on the second floor obviously, but then they have things like panel A, so having the little maps is helpful. I almost was not going to carry this, but then I realized that I was using the maps a lot. That's it. That's what I think is important to have on your person when you are at a convention. Or at least for me, those are things that I like to have. And that's all I have to say about that, I guess. So I just would like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Peace out. Today you've watched krystaaaalkay. You can subscribe if you want, but if you don't, that's okay. One more thing before you go, click here to watch another